It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see this team's reigning league MVP. He's not afraid to throw it, second in the NFL in touchdowns. The action is only moments away, and it kicks off.
Thank you to Trey
next
Mosley for the
Madden
introduction.
NFL
we are
25.
indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild. First month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
there wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing now from the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. They'll stay on the ground, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone for the touchdown. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
we're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Handoff here, up the middle, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. And in motion here is Jennings. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. Down the left sideline. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play to kick off this drive. 52 yards.
What did he tell us during the week, Mike? He says, I want to get more involved in the passing game. And I'll tell you what, I can understand why he feels that way. I mean, to take that intermediate throw and turn it into a big explosive play, they got to continue to get that guy the ball.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown. Greg, offensive coordinator's script at the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
The extra point, up and good. And his guys move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And that's not going to yield a whole lot, up to about the 28-yard line. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now a run on 1st down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's in for the score. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the 1st quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
The extra point is up and through, and the visitors are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the 1st half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he'll take it on in. Has a touchdown. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is good, and his guys will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. One of the tight ends motions right. He fumbled the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
This one complete right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the goal line and in for the touchdown. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's 2nd and 6. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get to the 40 on a short gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now a give on the ground. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough, first down. Back to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They'll stick with him again. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Man in motion here is Jennings. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, Looks a little bit different now.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. Looking middle of the field, it's complete.
Holding offense.
They'll begin here on the ground. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And now here comes the punt team. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So second down, and they'll run it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game.
Touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet.
Third quarter set
I think
to
there
commence.
could still be some fireworks
And we're back
yet to
underway
come.
here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will score for the score. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And his guys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now this team's offense headed back to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and Everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Back to the air once more on second down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They send a receiver in motion left. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Offense. Still 3rd down.
So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Slot receiver headed right. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
This team's offense ready to see what they can do. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible, the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
False start. Offense.
A tight end in motion now. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. There's that man again. Another catch.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here's a toss, right side. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Up the middle they go. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to the air one more time. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The defense has it.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the 1st down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Tight end going in motion here. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw yet again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now they are in business, inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Quick throw, taken in. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Now they'll set up under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on 1st down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the end zone into the bleachers, because you cannot afford to go backwards when you find yourself in a goal to go.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. This is going to be caught for a touchdown, but there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back.
Holding. Offense.
So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he'll only be able to get to the 7-yard line. So good work by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Still 4th down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. He'll look to throw. The ball comes out. The defense has got it.
Holding. Offense.
Here's 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground they go. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, like, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Here's 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Has a touchdown. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains 1 step ahead of him. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here we go. 1 final play. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.